So, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. The Zoogle movie. Prepare for the full history of Zoogle. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Before we get into it, let's make a few things clear. Firstly, the formatting. This movie is a day-by-day documentary, meaning we are looking through every year of Zoogle's history on a yearly to monthly basis. Almost everything that is worth knowing will be here. Secondly, the content. Given the length, we'll be thoroughly looking through almost every piece of content from every year of Zoogle, including this one. Finally, there will be a timetable in the description containing dates for all of the parts of this movie. Now, let's get into this. As some of you may know, Zoogle is not the first channel I've had. For privacy's sake, I'll call this channel JE. JE was created in September of 2012, making it the very first channel on our timeline. You can see the timeline on your screen right now, but we only need to pay attention to these parts. As far as content goes, it's very basic and nonsensical videos considering I was 7 to 8 when the channel was made. Not much to discuss here rather than its old age. Next is CreeperGod77, which wasn't actually my channel, but it's worth discussing anyways. This channel shows some development in the content me and my brother were making despite only being a year newer than JE. Unlike JE, this channel did gaming and review videos, some of which actually make sense. CreeperGod77 uploaded all the way up until April of 2015, where the trail runs cold until December of that year. That leads us to Fruit Taco. That was the name of Zoogle when it was created. Where did this name come from? No one remembers, but it's not like it really matters anymore. As most of you may know, the first video on my channel is titled How to Get Minecraft for Free in 2016, or something like that. Considering this video was 5 years ago, I don't remember much of anything about making it. It sits at around 150 views a day, which was really good for its time, but isn't very much now. The next video of mine would come out in April of 2016, which was me thanking my viewers for 15 subscribers. Funnily enough, I tell my viewers to check my subscribers' channels, despite me providing no link to their channels. After this, the channel seemingly goes dark until June, though there were actually other videos from this era that are now lost to time. How sad. On June 27th, 2016, me and 3 friends would come together to form the Delta Clan. Because of this, Fruit Taco would become Delta Erie. The Delta Clan was a pretty prosperous time for the channel. With there being other channels in the clan, I now had other channels to collaborate with. Along with that, on November 8th, I would have a voice reveal. And immediately after, I would begin to upload mini gaming videos, true to a gaming clan. However, trouble was on the horizon. In January of 2017, something happened that caused one member, Delta Beast, to leave the clan. This caused an uproar, and one other member left as well. No, I don't remember which one. The clan would survive until March 14th, 2017, when, in a now deleted video, I would announce the end of the Delta Clan. After this, things get blurry. I changed my name to Erie afterwards, and would change my logo too. Considering I had made my most popular video yet in February, I tried, and failed, to keep the relative success I had gained. I remember having a particularly hard time making videos at this point, which is why this is the shortest chapter. Finally, in November, another rebrand would come. Sometime before November 25th, 2017, Erie would become Trippy29. This name is one of the most memorable names my channel would have, and this era lasted the second longest behind the Zoogle era. During the Trippy29 era, a shift in content would happen, going from simple gaming/review videos to more advanced content like channel review or Zoogle Awards, which was called Trippy Awards when it came out. With that being said, this era wasn't too successful, with no video coming even close to my view record of 220. Still yet, most look back to this era fondly, as do I. One thing I haven't talked about is my channel's relationship with Cool Vids for Kids. I wasn't even aware of John's channel until late 2016, though at this time my channel was in the Delta Clan, so I didn't have any collabs or anything like that. In late 2017, his channel would overtake mine in subs, though the impact of that would not be seen until much later. By 2018, our channels began collaborating frequently. Anyways, on to the next chapter. On December 20th, 2018, I would change my name to Black Dragon 294. This name is the most hated I've ever had, though despite this era of content would be pretty important. My content changed from what it was to simpler gaming videos and memes. Though the lack of more edited videos was evident, my editing still got better, and with access to a better device, things were looking up. Along with that, my first album came out during this time. While 69 is nothing compared to my newer albums, it's pretty nostalgic to listen to today. What some of you may know is how remarkably short this era was. It only lasted from December of 2018 until February of 2019, though this next chapter is really just the same stuff as Black Dragon 294, just with a different name. In February of 2019, I would change my name again to Nito. Though this name would last for less than a month, it's still worth talking about. As I said earlier, Nito had the same content as Black Dragon 294, just with a different name. What's fun to talk about is that I technically had a face reveal as Nito, because I had my own face as my profile picture for a short time. Well, to be fair, there are not one but actually 2 times where I revealed my face earlier than that. But let's save that for the Iceberg, shall we? So finally, on March 3rd, 2019, I would change my name to Zoogle. I would consider this era to be different than modern day Zoogle, which is why I'm calling this one Zoogle Classic. The Zoogle Classic logo is one of the most memorable logos I have. The simplicity of the letters on the white background is just great in my opinion. Overall, the content here really isn't much different than today. March 20th, 2019, I hit the goal of 100 subscribers, which is obviously major despite the dubious details of the whole thing. Later in the year, I would premiere the Zoogleplex podcast, which is one of the most well-known modern Zoogle series. The most remarkable thing that happened in this era, however, happened on November 23rd, when I uploaded How to Watch YouTube on a Nintendo 3DS in 2019. This video wouldn't do very well when it was released, but it would blow up in January of 2020 and would overtake the title of my channel's most viewed video in February. Also during this time, it made not one, but 2 albums, and also made/updated many different series. Well, here we are. There's really not much I can say about modern Zoogle that isn't obvious at the moment. Another thing that's major about this era is that there is a new king in terms of the most viewed video, which is currently sitting at over 10,000 views. Not quite a million, but hey, I'm proud of it. As far as this era, the biggest critique is that I'm only posting memes and nothing else. And well, what can I say? It's kinda true. But well, the Zoogle movie is here to make up for that, and I've committed to making better content for Season 9. And well, that's about it. As I said, there's not much to be said that isn't obvious. But wait, we're not done here. Far from it. So firstly, let's talk about the YouTuber's election. What is it? The YouTuber's election was an event that occurred in 2017 that, while hyped up a lot, ultimately didn't change much of anything. The YouTuber's election took place between me and CVFK in April 2017 and August of 2017. Both sides had a big campaign, and when the time came to count votes, there was a complex system of counting everything. According to CVFK, he won. I've recently come to believe him, but I remember everyone forgetting about the whole thing before anyone could count everything and decide a winner. There isn't any proof for either side because of how obscure the whole thing was. I'm just not sure why it's such a big point of contention. Anyways, onto the Iceberg. So this is a big one. You guys should already know how an iceberg works, but if you don't, I'll give a brief explanation. On the surface is the more well-known / light-hearted facts about the channel. The further down, the more dark and obscure it gets. Now let's get into this. Zoogle sounds. Zoogle Sounds was a Zoogle album from late 2019. This album would go on to become Beachhead, released February 22nd, 2020. Zoogle Sub for Sub. It's a pretty well-known fact that from mid-2017 to early 2019, I used Sub for Sub to gain subscribers. This is of course unfortunate, but today the vast majority of these subscribers have been replaced by active, engaged subscribers. Lost collabs. There have been many collabs from the Delta Clan era, which have been lost to time. Some will know this is actually the third time I've attempted to make a Zoogle movie. The second one has a similar premise to this one. The first Zoogle movie is further down on the iceberg. Channel Review Episode 4. A fourth episode of the channel review series in which I reviewed the channel Star Gaming was made and edited but wasn't uploaded. It has since been completely lost. Lost Season 1 episodes. As I mentioned earlier, there are quite a few videos from the Fruit Taco era in which have been lost, and no one knows what happened to them. Lost Zoogle logos. While the legitimacy of this is dubious, it seems that there are some early Zoogle logos which have been lost. The Ear Ape channel. In 2019, I made the Ear Ape channel, which, if you could tell by the name, I made and uploaded Ear Ape videos too. What's weird is that I told no one about this channel, and yet one video would end up garnering over 600 views. Various lost channels from 2012 to 2015. I talked about this in Chapter 1, so go back there if you want to get a far more in-depth explanation than what I would be able to provide here. Zoogle never sub for sub theory. This is a joke fact, but tell me in the comments if you believe this. First Zoogle movie. I already provided some explanations, so I'll just say it's deeper down not only because it's more obscure and older, being made in late 2018 and being named the Zoogle movie shortly before being cancelled, but also because the movie was completely different, being about talking animals. Trippy29 Orbit Era. This is an interesting one. In September of 2018, my channel would undergo a minor rebranding. What is weird is that from the time of this rebranding up until December of 2018, is that all but 2 videos from this time have been deleted, leaving the logo alone as proof of the rebrand. Fun fact, the logo is where the name Orbit Era comes from. Two-year anniversary. Allegedly, in late 2017, I made a 2-year anniversary video. I have virtually no memory of this, and since there's obviously no real evidence that it ever existed, this one's up for speculation. Trippy29.simdiff.com, the earlier and much more well-known of my 2 websites. This one was made in early 2018 and was meant just to be some additional content. Fun enough, this site was updated until early 2019, just before the Zoogle rebranding. Fortnite Stream 8. This one's very simple. In March of 2020, I made the 8th addition to the Fortnite Stream series. As is the trend, it wasn't uploaded and eventually became lost. Ugandan Trippy29. During peak Ugandan Knuckles fame, Cool Vids for Kids made me a Ugandan Trippy29 logo for my channel. The only reason it's this deep in is because of the sheer obscurity of it all. Zoogle on Vidly. Vidly is a site meant to capture the essence of early YouTube, and I was pretty active on the site in mid-2019. Funny enough, this is where the only official reference to the Ear Ape channel comes from. The Way I Feel 3. This is a video from 2013 of me and my brother singing. It has been intentionally lost and will never see the light of day. Fruit Taco DeviantArt. I had a DeviantArt by the name of Fruit Taco in 2015. I can't find this account at all, so it has probably been deleted. Zoogle Face Reveal 0. Mentioned earlier on in the video. Anyways, I had not 1, not 2, but 3 unofficial face reveals before the one in March of 2019. One of which I mentioned earlier, another one being in The Way I Feel 3, and the other one being in an old CVFK video. Shoutout Saturday, lost episode. Shoutout Saturday was a shameless ripoff of CVFK's Shoutout Sunday series that I made in 2016. Anyways, after uploading one of the episodes, I noticed that the video was completely plagued with odd visual and audio corruptions. After re-uploading the video, the corruptions were gone. One of the weirdest experiences I've had on my 5 years of YouTube. Trippy29 Bra. There was a time in early 2018 where my channel was named Trippy29 Bra, but there are several cases of my channel being called Trippy29 Bra from this time. So the question is, was my channel ever known as Trippy29 Bra, or is it just a case of wrong memories? The J.E. Scream. You should all remember J.E. from Chapter 1. Anyways, in one of these videos, I do something off screen and my brother produces the most ungodly scream in retaliation. This has baffled us for 8 years. Trippy Clan. The later of the two Zoogle sites and easily the most obscure Zoogle fact there is. I attempted to use it to host videos on, but let's just say, things went south. The Cursed Video. There is a video from 2016 in which I showed that someone had written messages on my window from the outside in the middle of the night. That's just downright disturbing thinking about it retroactively. March 31st, 2019. No one shall ever learn of what happened on March 31st, 2019. Now, at the request of Cool Vids for Kids, I'm going to play a slideshow showcasing all my logos from 2015 to today. Hey guys, I'm doing this one unscripted, which is why it's going to sound different. Um, this chapter is going to be lost content and extra content. So basically, like stuff that hasn't been seen in a long time or hasn't been seen at all from Zoogle will be seen here. And firstly, we can show off the old Zoogle movie as I promised. So play that clip.
Dude, our ship isn't looking too hot.
What do you mean?
One of our engines exploded.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'll fix it.
Yeah. Okay, tell me when you're down with that so we can fix this. Whatever. What the hell?
What the shit?
We're gonna die. What the hell? We must have crashed on this planet. So, what do we do now?
I don't know. Let's explore.
Let's go. BRR, it's so cold.
Why don't we sit down and watch for ships coming?
Okay.
Alright, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Okay, so we're going to play some old intros too. So play that too.
Hey, that's pretty neat. Hey guys, Black Dragon 294 here, and in today's video...
Wait, this isn't your channel. Get out of here.
Alright, those were okay, I guess. Oh, and finally, we have some graphs depicting mine and Cool Vids for Kids subscribers. Sorry in advance for the different aspect ratios. So, what's left? Well, there's the fact that we hit 200 subs. Thank you guys for that. But I'm forgetting something. Oh, I remember. The whole reason I made this video. 5 years on YouTube. To commemorate the occasion, I'm going to list my favorite and least favorite videos from each year I've been on this platform. Well, this is odd. There's only one video. So I guess how to get Minecraft for free is both my favorite and least favorite video of 2015. My favorite video of this year is a Gario commentary video, and my least favorite is thank you for 15 subscribers. My favorite video of 2017 is Battle Cats Chapter 3 Moon. My least favorite is $2 fidget spinner versus $10 fidget spinner versus virtual fidget spinner. And that hurts to say because the editing is actually really good for its time, but Lord have mercy, it's impossible to sit through nowadays. My favorite video of 2018 would have to be Fortnite Stream 5. Great memories. And my least favorite is channel review, Brooke Foreign. If that like to dislike ratio doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. Hugo, full playthrough is my favorite video of 2019. And It's Me in the Shower is my least favorite video of 2019. Finally, my favorite video of 2020 is, well, this one. Honorable mention to wannabe YouTuber. And my least favorite has to be Nintendo Switch Joy-Con making ungodly noise. So, we've made it. The end of the Zoogle movie, the end of Season 8, and the end of 2020. Before we get into the credits, I'd like to say that if you enjoyed the movie, please like the video and consider subscribing to Zoogle for more high-effort content in 2021. The end.